Perfect, wasn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, perfect. They said it, they saw it. It was perfection in action. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on this beautiful Wednesday morning. Hope you're enjoying yourself on this gorgeous March 20th. All kinds of fun stuff going on. I've got folks here again. I told you yesterday, I promised you yesterday, I've got another crew. Other than my cheaters. Doggone it, Jackson. You could have told me I had my cheaters on my head. That's all right. But we talked with the first half of the crew from the Clay County CEO yesterday. We're going to catch the rest of them today because they have some great ideas, great businesses going, and we'll do all that. We'll catch the rest of them as well as one person that's not here, and we'll do all that today. As we are initially here joined by Jackson and Sammie. But I'm not going to talk to you yet. You all right with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. That's very kind. And doggone it, Jackson, you let me
sorry.
I left my water up
I'm
there.
just slacking today.
It's not, I asked you for one thing. But what is going in and around your area today, ladies and gentlemen? A little bit. I could find a little bit of stuff going on around. Up in Effingham this evening at this will be at the Village Wine. They'll have a songwriter open microphone night. That's presented by Bill and the gang at POS Music Works. They do a wonderful job up there trying to keep music going in Southern Illinois. Enjoy songwriters open mic every Wednesday. Again, at the Village Wine, you can sign up to play or come in to enjoy the show. Going to start around 7:30 tonight. Also tonight, a conversation. Now, this is online. This is a Zoom conversation. Why am I bringing it up? Well, you've got to sign in. You got to go to the Effingham Library to sign up for the Zoom. But this is cool. A conversation with Ruth E. Carter. She is interweaving tradition with imagination. She is a two-time Oscar winner for costume design, and she'll be presenting tonight at 7 o'clock via Zoom, but I believe you have to contact the Effingham Library to set up your entree into that conversation. If you have a Zoom account and you're interested in costume design, which this is right up your alley. Mm-hmm. We're going to get to you here in a second. But that's something you might want to do. I'll give you more information about that here in a second. You can give them a call at 217-342-2464. A couple other things going on today. This is, ladies and gentlemen, enjoy. If you're hungry, get ready. National Ravioli Day. March 20th celebrates a fun-filled and versatile pasta. National Ravioli Day is a food holiday for pasta lovers. Pick your favorite filling and sauce and cook up a meal that everyone will love. Of course, it's tradition Italian-filled pasta. There's another picture. I don't know. That one doesn't look. I like my ravioli like that. Now, granted, it's toasted. They call it toasted, but I really think it's fried. What's your favorite, Sammie? What's your favorite ravioli?
I just really like the standard boiled marinara sauce.
You like this one?
I like the first one.
Oh,
I need a little more sauce than that.
Yeah, that one didn't look nearly as good, does it?
No,
I'm with you. Yeah, so, that's a good one. It became popular in the United States with the immigration of the Italian folks back in the 1800s. So there you go. What is large ravioli called? No, it's called a raviolati. What is small ravioli called? Ravioletti. Yeah, good luck keeping that straight. That sounds like a pretty tough one. Are the ravioli always square?
I don't think so.
Not even Chef Boyardee does always square ravioli. You could always find some kind of different type of ravioli. What else going on today, ladies and gentlemen? March 20th. Pull your beloved beside, because this is National Proposal Day. Oh, look at Jackson's ready to propose to Sammie.
No.
She's ready. She's already got an answer. It sounds like a hard no. Sorry. On March 20th, when the days and the nights balance, National Proposal Day offers an equal opportunity for a marriage proposal. For many, this is the day they have been waiting patiently for to arrive without success. Others will pop the question suddenly. Observed on both the vernal as well as the autumnal equinoxes, this day of proposal making is an opportunity to let the loved one in your life know you're open to a marriage proposal where subtle hints may not have worked. This tells you to use a more direct approach. I don't know about that.
I would.
Now you guys are too young for any such things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's why she said no.
That's why she said no. Yeah, it's an age thing. Who, by the way, who is responsible for making the marriage proposal? Need it be the groom, the bride? How do we do that?
Well, the groom, of course.
I was going to say it doesn't matter to me. I think they both should be equal.
There you go. Equalize them. So you have traditional and maybe not quite so traditional. So there, I know that if I had waited for my wife, although Jackson, to make the marriage proposal, I've been married 30 years, I still wouldn't be married. That's just kind of a suggestion. I don't know, it might have happened. What do you want to see on I tell you what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do first, folks, I'm going to run the Hance, the Morgan Hance interview, and she was one of our students, CEO students. I'm going to run it in this segment, and then we'll give each of the pairs of kids a full run of the segment to tell us about their products. But first, from Clay City, let's go with Morgan Hance. And a very pleasant hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV, as I am joined here now for a few minutes with Morgan Hance. How are you, Morgan?
I'm good. How are you?
Morgan is a member of the Clay County CEO group. And how have you enjoyed being a member of the CEO? Are you a senior?
Yes, I'm a senior.
Where do you go to school?
I go to Clay City.
Okay, let's get that out of the way before we do anything. What got you into CEO? And tell me how you're enjoying it.
So CEO has been a blast so far. I feel like every day we're pushed out of our comfort zone, which is, it's scary, but it is fun.
That was what I saw also on your website. Was you said the way you wanted to spend your life was outside your comfort zone. If you spend your life outside your comfort zone, how do you know whenever you're in your comfort zone?
When you get comfortable, then you're not doing it right.
Okay. When you get comfortable, get something, get out of it.
Do something different.
I like that. Let's switch cameras. We'll move over to this one. Okay. So you got into CEO. Why?
I got into CEO because I plan to major in business management, so I figured this would be a really good head start for me.
Well, that's where do you plan to go in school?
I plan to play softball and major in business management at Eastern Illinois University.
Okay, Eastern, the Panthers, they a pretty good softball team?
Yes. Last year they made their first appearance to the regional tournament.
No kidding.
Yep.
No kidding. So you're coming in at a pretty solid time,
Yes, this is the best time to come in.
How about that? That's wonderful. Okay, so what are you learning in CEO that you think you can take forward into either college or up into life after college?
Yeah, so we've learned a lot about public speaking, just the basic entrepreneurship skills, how to run your business, and we've also worked on our class business, which really teaches you how to work together with your other classmates.
Okay, there is so how this works, and I think we've probably already talked about it with some of the other folks. How this works is there's a class business, but then you each have individual businesses. What was the class business?
Our class business was a murder mystery, an interactive one.
Did you have fun with that?
Yes.
That was about a month ago, right?
Yeah. Yep. It was in January.
Okay. Who did it?
So I was not an actor.
Oh, too
I
bad.
know. I was a host, which basically felt like I was an actor for like 10 hours straight. But it was a lot of fun. fun. I met a lot of great people.
Well, I'm certain you did. That's outstanding. That was out at the Town Theater, I guess?
No, it was at the Flora Christian Church, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, this was the one that was like 45 minutes long, all day long.
Yes. We started at probably 7, 8 a.m. and we left at about 12, 1 a.m.
That's a long day.
Yes, very long.
That's a long day.
And we all had to wake up for church the next day, and that was tough.
Oh, well, good practice to going to college.
I know.
Good practice of studying in college.
Hopefully I'm not up that late, though.
Yeah, don't bet on it. Okay, now tell me about your individual business.
Yeah.
What are you doing for yourself?
Yeah, so my personal business is 88 Stitches. It's located in Clay City, Illinois, and it's a one-on-one softball lesson business. I also launched some advertisement apparel that I'll be selling at the trade show.
Okay.
But my main priority at the trade show is taking sign-ups for summer lessons.
The date of the trade show is?
April 24th.
And it is at?
I don't want to get the time wrong. I don't want to get the time
Okay,
wrong.
what place? So where's it located?
New Beginnings Church.
Okay, the New Beginnings Church in Flora,
Yes.
right? Okay. So, yeah, easy to find. It's just down there on the main drag. 88 Stitches.
Yes.
Tell me the significance of 88 Stitches like I don't know.
Yes, so 88 Stitches in a softball, right?
Right.
I wanted something unique because I plan to continue this past college.
Right.
So I wanted something that I wouldn't grow out of.
Okay.
So I figured 88 Stitches was kind of like a personal connection, and it was kind of like a mature name.
Sure. Well, so did you sit down and count all the stitches?
No, it was an idea. It was like a light bulb in my head, and then I pulled up my Siri and I was like, how many stitches and seams are in a softball? And it said 88, and I'm like, that's what I want.
It flows, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so your business then is softball lessons.
Yes.
Softball, only girls play softball, right? I know. Okay.
Yes.
Have you had how much success have you had? Have you had some folks come up and practice?
So I've been pretty
And
successful.
where do you do it?
I have a facility at my house.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty fortunate with that. I've been pretty successful. I take 18 students throughout the school year because that's pretty much all I can handle with being a full-time student and athlete.
Right.
And then in the summer I take up to 40 girls.
No kidding.
And I have a wait list for both.
Oh, so you've already got a wait list.
Yes.
How long are you say they're 1 hour lessons each, huh?
Yeah, and I offer 30 minutes and 2 hours as well.
Oh, 30 and 2, okay.
It just depends on kind of their age and maturity. And
What's the best training? Your best players, what's your best skill that you'll train them for?
I don't know. I teach pitching, hitting, and fielding. The only thing I'm not qualified to teach is catching. My sister was a catcher, but not me.
There takes a lot. They call them the tools of ignorance for a reason.
Yes, I could not teach that.
Well, you see, now that's outstanding, and you're going to school to play softball. Do you think you'll be able to translate this into future work? Huh?
Yeah, so I already have like a connection in Charleston that he owns a facility up there that gives lessons. So I'll just give lessons there while I'm in college, and he'll work with my schedule, my busy schedule.
Well, yeah, you're going to be busy.
Yeah.
Morgan Hance here with the Clay County CEO with the 88 Stitches. Show us the shirts that you'll be selling.
So here's the front. My logo's on the corner.
Okay, let me zoom in on you here. Okay, that's pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's the back look like?
And then they have the option to put this on the back in my softball era.
In my softball era. Now, I asked her before I asked what that means. Apparently, that's some kind of the kids
It's a trend.
It's a trend. Well, best of luck to you. And
Thank
what's
you.
the date of it again?
April 24th.
April 24th. We'll be back in just a little sec. Thanks very much, Morgan.
Thank you.
Turn on the microphone. There you have it, folks. As that's Morgan Hansen. We are joined also by Jackson Farris along with Sammie Craig. We are going to have a ton of other folks coming on, and we're going to talk about all kinds of the stuff for the big show taking place on April 24th. Back in just a sec.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Le Mans always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at lemansonline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Chapman's Furniture has the best prices every day. You can find them open Monday through Saturday from 9 to 5 and located at 210, 300, and 306 West Main Street in Salem. Chapman's features a full line of furniture, including Ashley Furniture, bedding by Sealy and Bimco, and the largest selection of rugs in Southern Illinois. They have a huge selection of recliners, including lift and power, and wallpaper and border in stock at closeout prices. Call 618-548-2221 for the best price around.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. This is part two of the Clay County CEO students coming in to talk about their projects, their businesses for their the big trade show coming up here in just a few days. Well, a little bit more than a few days, couple of weeks, few weeks. How you doing, Sammie? Tell everybody about yourself.
I'm good. My name is Sammie Craig, and I am a senior at Clay City High School. My future plans, I'm going to Lincoln Trail to play volleyball for 2 years, and then hopefully I go to U of I. That's the plan. But for CEO, I've just recently started my personal business. It's Junebug's Bagels. So I make a variety of bagels consisting of chocolate chip, blueberry, everything, and plain.
Hold on. Okay. I'll interrupt over and over. And I apologize to all
you're
of
fine.
you. But I will interrupt from time to time because chocolate chip bagels.
You never had one?
I've never had a chocolate chip
Never been to
bagel.
Panera?
Never saw it. No, I've been to Panera like one time and I had soup. And I didn't.
That's your first mistake.
Yeah, clearly. So is it kind of like a muffin type of thing, or what's
So I make the bagel dough just plain, and then right before I boil my bagels, I can add additives. So that's when I add my blueberries and my chocolate chips and things like that. Yeah.
So the chips are going in before the bake.
Yes.
I guess that's what I was getting at. I want to make.
Yeah.
I was wondering if the chips were on top as well.
No, yeah. I incorporate the chips in the dough, and I have to knead, and then I have to boil them first, and then after I boil, I have to egg wash and then put them in the oven to bake.
Egg wash. Okay. All right. How many? What's the capacity? I mean, when do we need to expand? How soon, Sammie, till we expand the business?
So, like, how many bagels I make?
How many can you make?
So a batch, I make about 12, but my dough can be refrigerated. So I'm kind of game planning for the trade show and planning on making a bunch, obviously. So I'm going to make a bunch of dough ahead of time, and then I'll refrigerate that overnight, and then it'll help me probably,
So I guess the question is, how many orders can you take at the trade show before you say, stop, I'm shutting it down?
Yeah, so actually, I'm not taking any orders at the trade show.
Oh, you're just selling some at the
Yeah,
trade show?
so I'm selling them individually for $5 a piece, but
Okay.
I'm going to have a testing station where I'm going to have, cream cheese and little bite-sized pieces of my bagel so they can try and see
What
which
are your
ones fit their needs.
what are your favorite bagel toppings let's do it an everything bagel. Everything bagels don't have chocolate chips, right?
No, this is an everything bagel seasoning that I add on top of it. So
Which is
it's like a
poppy seeds. And
it has sesame seeds.
Sesame, sure.
Just a mixture.
what are your favorite toppings after you've toasted the bagel? I mean, this is a very important
My
taste
like cream
taste
cheese-wise?
considerations here, Sammie. Yeah.
So it really depends on the bagel. Obviously, I'm not going to put like a strawberry cream cheese on an everything bagel, but I really do like, especially with there it is. I was like, where am I looking at? Especially with my blueberry bagels, I'll have my strawberry cream cheese just because I like to have strawberries and my blueberries together. But on something like my everything bagel, I'll just have my normal cream cheese.
Will you have lox? Will we have lox or salmon there at the tasting?
Salmon?
You haven't had bagels with salmon?
No, I haven't had bagels with salmon.
All right, now you're saying I haven't lived not going to Panera.
I don't touch
If you
seafood.
haven't had bagels with capers?
What's a caper? I've never heard of that
Oh,
before.
God, it was great being young. I loved being young. That is outstanding. It's a wonderful device. You'll learn. You'll
Okay,
learn.
one day.
But your bagel is the perfect underpinning for this, is what you're telling
Yes,
me.
that is
That's
perfect.
outstanding.
Yes.
That's what I want to hear. Young man, tell me about yourself.
So I am Jackson Farris. I
Okay.
go to Clay City High School. I have currently started my personal business called Big Red's Candied Apples. You can follow me on Facebook.
How'd you come up with that name?
So my grandpa was named Grandpa Little. We always called him Grandpa Little. And when I was born, they said I had red hair just like him, so they called me Little Red.
Okay.
So, and now that I'm all grown up, I don't think I should be Little Red anymore. I think I should be Big Red. So
There you go. I
That's how I
like it.
came up with that.
That's wonderful. Okay, tell me about the candied apples.
So I basically take orders whenever somebody places an order. I ask to give me like a week or so in advance. And so when you order a candied apple, you can get caramel, you can get chocolate, you can get melted down Jolly Ranchers, you can get sugar, you can get whatever your little heart desires.
Hold on a second. All right, I'm going to call another timeout. I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm calling another timeout. And Jackson and Sammie have been so good. They've already sat here through me gabbing for a long time. So I appreciate your patience with me. Have you ever has somebody eaten a Jolly Rancher candied apple?
I have, and
Sammie, Jackson, that just sounds just
different.
excessive.
Yeah. So basically, whenever you do a Jolly Rancher candied apple, it's supposed to be more of a texture thing than it is a taste thing. It's
Okay.
like a satisfying crunch.
I see.
And so when I melt those down, I apply it to the apple, so whatever flavor it is. So like I've had family taste tests all the time. I've done the green apple Jolly Ranchers on a green apple, so it's really sour. And
Yeah, I bet.
some
Yeah.
people love that. And there's like cherry apple ones and all kinds of stuff you can do with it. I did a peach one time, and that was really good.
The reason I keep asking all the tough questions about it, because I hate sounding like I'm a snob, but I order candied apples at Christmas time
Right.
and at Halloween time, because I can't find a good enough candy apple around here.
Right.
There's a place in Wisconsin I get them. There's a place in Virginia Beach that I get them, and they're just astonishing. Will you put the reason I'm asking that to ask this? Will you put extra? If you're throwing the chocolate on, you're going to throw maybe some Heath Bar toppings.
Oh, yes.
And or M&M toppings and that kind of.
So I've actually
Nonpareil,
Yes.
the little white.
Yes,
Oh.
I have made some candied apples that are based off of candy bars. So I've done a turtle one where it's pecans,
Beautiful.
caramel, and chocolate.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, and you can see them
Applause.
all on my Facebook. I have Almond Joy ones that have coconut almonds and chocolate on them, and
That's outstanding.
I do all kinds of ones.
So what are we going to have at the show?
Huh?
What are we going to have at the show?
At the show, I'm going to have several different ones. So I'm going to do mainly candy bar ones and some that are sugar dips, so
Yeah.
like the sweeter ones with the crunch.
Beautiful. I tell you what, again, ladies and gentlemen, the show is set for, let's see, there's the Clay County CEO Trade Show set for Wednesday, April 24th at 5 o'clock at the New Beginnings Church. And the June Bugs Bagels are going to be there. I'd put the big red thing up there, but I don't have the big red picture. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Jackson. I tell you what, we're going to get more kids up here. These guys do a great job. Again, it is April 24th at 5 o'clock at New Beginnings Church. Stick around. We've got more students coming up right after these. Back on Big Talk after these.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Florida. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, call Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Jackie! Jackie Akers is in the background, ladies and gentlemen. I should have warned her that I was about to talk. Hello, welcome back, folks, here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. We are talking with the Clay County CEO students as they are having a trade show coming up on April 24th, and we have a couple more students here that we are going to talk to. As one of them's already been here on the show before. You probably recognize Paris from her numerous. She was like, "What are you? Like, are you the queen of Illinois or the Midwest or what are you, the queen of the United States or what are we now?"
That's my sister. I retired.
Okay, Paige is. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Let's start with Paris then. Tell us about your product. What do you in your business?
Yeah, so my personal business is a devotional book that I've written. It's called Grow and Grit, the devotional, which I really started this business with the whole view of wanting to help young girls and young guys as well in high school and junior high about walking out their life in faith and just how, that can be really hard going into high school. And so I just wanted it to be an encouraging book for them to read my personal experiences, and it has like a prayer guide that goes with it, questions so you can grow in grit and be who God called you to be.
Grow in grit. Okay. Is that just to like make kids tougher or enhance their toughness, I guess? I mean, is that what I'm getting out of that?
Yeah, really just to grow in their faith. Like, to grow in grit is just to grow into who you were created to be is kind of how I've seen it.
I love the design. Where did you come up with it? Did you come up with that, or did you find that?
Yeah, so I have a Canva account, and I create a whole bunch of different things on that for my social media platforms. And with this, I used a template, but I also used some of my own techniques on it. So.
What is a Canva account? Is that like Photoshop for those of us 30 years ago?
Pretty much, yeah. That's what it is.
I don't know. And I see that. Oh well, shoot! I put the wrong picture up there. I had you won the presentation award, right?
Yeah. So we had a competition where we had to give our pitch for our business.
Right.
And we had that for 2 days, and I made it to the second round, and yeah, I won the competition, and it was super fun just to be able to talk about my business. It's something I'm really passionate about, and so it comes really easy for me to talk about it.
How long were the presentations? What were each presentation, like 5 minutes, or were
We
there
had about
limitations?
8 minutes, I think.
8 minutes, huh?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I made it to the finals.
Well, that's cool.
Yep.
So you really hate her right now for winning, I
No,
guess.
not at all.
that's nice of you to say that sitting next to her right there, Olivia. That's very cool. What made you decide to write a book? And how big is the book? I mean, this is no pictures and stuff, right? Or what are we talking about?
No pictures.
A YA book, I guess? Is that what it'd be? Classified? I don't know.
So the book is about 140 pages long. There are no pictures in the book. I really didn't have enough time to, put pictures into it because I started this at the beginning of our CEO class. So with that, it is 140 pages. It has a prayer guide. It has questions that it walks you through. It's a 12-month devotional, so it's intended for you to read a chapter
Throughout
each
the year.
month.
I see.
Yes.
Okay. Did you come up with all the devotionals yourself, or did you were you guided some way by through a book or something?
Yeah, so each of them are my own personal story. So
That's
it
really
goes,
cool.
Yeah, it goes through the fruit of the Spirit, which is love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, kindness, forbearance, gentleness, and self-control. And so each month I talk about a different one and how I learned how to have those in my own life.
Right.
And how just different experiences in my life growing up, I've learned how to either have gentleness or faith or, different things to go along with that. So,
And you're a senior in high school.
yes, I am. I'm 18 years old.
There are not a ton of things that you've probably gone through yet, right? Or do you think you've gone through more than most would know?
I think I've gone through a lot of different experiences.
Well, that's great.
So
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Next, use Olivia. Tell everybody about yourself, Olivia.
Yeah, so I'm a senior at North Clay High School, and my business this year is 7 Connect. So it's a permanent jewelry business, so kind of something new around the area, but I pretty much do events, festivals, anyone can book a party, so.
Now, Mrs. Akers knew that I was going to be terrifically confused about what your product is. Tell me about 7 Connect.
Yeah, so it's pretty much 2 chains welded together with a small soldering machine, and it makes it permanent, so you
Let's
can't take it off.
see if I can't get you here. Bring your hand over. Let's see if we can't get it in the camera here. There we go. So basically, if I can come around here to the center of it. Oh, I don't. There's one, right? So this little center circle, you've soldered that together.
Yep.
That's not leaving.
No. Unless you cut it off, I'm sure, but
How long do folks usually wear their jewelry?
my plan is just to wear it until I break
it
it
breaks?
off somehow.
No kidding.
Or, yeah.
That's cool. And I guess folks are using it on their wrists, ankles, and necklaces too?
Yeah, so I do necklaces, anklets, I'm getting into rings. Some people have even done like dog collars with it.
Really?
So might have to look into that. But I'm willing to do anything, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, now how do you do the dog collar? So they're bringing in the collar they've already got, and you're soldering together the little S loop.
Yeah, I've seen like bigger chains being used. I've only seen it on TikTok. I've never tried
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
Where'd you come up with the idea?
I actually got permanent jewelry last summer after I had a chain that I got from a store and it broke, and I was like, great, that was $100 that I like never am gonna use again. It went nowhere, and so I got permanent jewelry instead, and then I just grew to love it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And so, what are you going to be presenting? I'm presuming you'll have books at the trade show. What will you be doing at the trade show? Will people be able to bring their own jewelry in, or how are you providing the service, or are selling the chain and the service?
Yeah, so I do the chain and the service. I've carefully picked out all the chains that I put on people, and I know that it's good quality chains going on them.
It's not going to turn green.
Yeah, of course.
Somebody.
And so I'll be doing that service at the trade show actually until I sell out of my chains. So.
Well, that's great. I tell you what, that sounds like the trade show again is set for April 24th at the New Beginnings Church, and you'll be able to find 7 Connect as well as the grit.
Grow and Grit.
Grow and Grit. Paris is going to kick me in the teeth when we get out of here, since I got it wrong. We've got more students coming up, and you're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We'll be back right after these. Stick around.
Hi, my name is Landon Carter, and I'm a financial consultant at Benjamin F. Edwards in Flora. Whether you're planning to send a loved one to school, preparing for retirement, or passing your wealth to the next generation, we have the knowledge and perspective to implement financial strategies that will help you move smoothly through life's transitions. Here at Edwards, our clients know that we are fully invested in their financial future. To find out more, Cole Duke and I invite you to give us a call at 618-508-8050. Benjamin F. Edwards, member SIPC.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
For service beyond the surface, call Carter Trucking in Fairfield. Carter's trucks are ready to haul your big freight and grain. So whatever you call Jeremy Carter, the Mucho Mulcho Man, the driveway doctor, the gravel guru, the pothole pirate, the rockin' redneck, the smooth operator, the mudhole master, or the happy hauler, just call him. 842-2022 to haul your big freight, grain, and more with trucks from Carter Trucking, Williamson Drive in Fairfield.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. We've got another crew of students here stepping in from the Clay County CEO student group. As you've probably seen or heard of these kids around the area. How often does the CEO group meet, ladies? What's the story here? What do we got going?
So we meet every morning.
Every morning.
Yes. So our class starts.
You get out of school, basically.
Yeah,
Alexis, you don't go to school at all, apparently.
No, I go to school for about 3 hours.
Have you enjoyed it? Do you enjoy the CEO?
I love CEO.
Really?
It's a blast.
Wonderful. It came in just in time. Tell me all about yourself, Sierra.
So I am Sierra Payne. I am currently a senior at North Clay High School, and my personal business is Burnt Brands.
Burnt Brands. Okay,
Yes.
I must admit, and I feel terrible admitting this, but whenever I saw the title, I was thinking, maybe it's too close to lunchtime. Because I was thinking, boy, is she selling brisket? This is going to be really good. She's selling beef brisket with the burnt ends of the beef brisket. That's not what it is at all, is it?
No, I wish, because that'd be pretty good.
What do you have going?
So I actually brand cowhide, leather, wood, pretty much anything that can get fire, like heated metal put
That will
to
take
it.
to it.
Yes. So currently I'm doing like keychains. Oh, that's earrings, keychains. I have cowhide koozies. I've done a few cutting boards.
All right, I gotta get the zoom here on the cowhide koozie. This is, ladies and gentlemen, is something to see. Where's my Budweiser when I need it for this thing? I'm sorry, I meant to say my Diet Pepsi, my Diet Coke. That's what I. So now, so are you building the brands to put on this type of thing, or what do you have going?
I actually ordered like the iron brands off of Amazon, and I have the whole alphabet. I have all the numbers, and then I have a big selection of symbols I can do. And I'm also looking at ordering more like symbols and custom brands.
So what you're telling me is, if I wanted to do that, I could put BD is cool on here, or something like that. Do you have enough room for that?
It would have to be more the BD, and then you'd have to do like an IC and just like know what it says.
Oh, okay.
Because my brands are all an inch by an inch.
Okay, as long as I can fit an inch. Yep. And that's real cow leather, isn't it?
I don't believe so.
What, you don't think this is fake?
Yes, I think it's fake.
Well, this one's not branded anyway.
It isn't branded.
How about some of the ones you have branded?
Yes, I do. They're all, I'm pretty sure they're all fake cowhide.
Oh, no!
The real cowhide is really expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, this looks good anyway, though. So what are we talking here? Earrings?
Yep, those are both earrings, and then this one's a keychain.
Oh my heavens! Look at that! Look at that! The earrings, and you've got the key fob going over here. That's really, what in the world got you to thinking about doing leather?
So actually,
branding leather.
I was actually hanging out with my friends one night, and I get a text from my mom, and she sends me a picture of the branding iron. She's like, I think this would be really cool. This seems like it suits you because you love playing with fire, and you always love making earrings and stuff.
You like to play with fire,
Yes,
huh?
ever since I was little and we had a fire, you'd always see me playing with a stick in the fire.
Sure. I got to tell you, though, it seems like an outstanding idea right now,
Yes.
as opposed to like 20 or 30 years ago with people, doing tattoos and stuff like this. This is a nice way to do some individual stuff without like actually putting a tattoo on your body or something.
Yes.
That makes some sense?
Yeah, I've actually had a lot of kids or people come up and ask me if I can brand them, but I will not do that.
You're kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
Oh! So well, they say, no, you're going to have to go to a blacksmith for that.
I won't do it.
Have you really had somebody ask you that?
Oh, yeah, multiple people.
That's fascinating.
There's actually like a poll going on Facebook right now to brand my dad. Like all of his friends all commented when he shared my post. So we might have to make a fundraiser out of that.
Well, I was going to say, if it's a successful business, we might need to start moving that way. Well, let's get away from branding for a second. Alexis, tell me what you've got going on. I love what I think I see.
Yeah, hi, I'm Alexis Van Dyke, and I'm a senior at North Clay High School, and my business for CEOs is called Broad Pecans. It's roasted pecans that come in 2 flavors. I have a southern spice with a little bit of heat in it, and also candied, which is a sugary, sweet kind that you would want.
Where do you get your pecans?
I get them online from a bulk place. That's where I've been able to order. Other places I've realized that they're really far away, so I don't have the time to be able to.
Are you candying them yourself, I guess, then, huh?
Yes, I do it all by myself.
Okay, first of all, here is, I believe there is the roasted pecans. What is the broad for?
I chose broad because it's a variety. I knew I wanted to have a variety of roasted pecans, but right now I only have 2, and I plan to hope to further it and add more flavors.
So the broad stands for a broad variety of pecans. I didn't know. I'm old timey and read books from the 1940s. Broad means something else.
Yes.
like a dame, something like that. Which would work for pecans. What got you to the pecans?
So every year during February, we'd go down to the Louisville Farm Progress Show, and every time we'd go, you'd always smell something so sweet in the rooms you were in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. I have to get some. And we do it every year. We always go and get the roasted pecans, and I'm like, that's something I want to bring down here or up here.
Okay, well, I see you have several out there from. Did you now? Yesterday, nobody brought any samples of anything. Have you brought samples?
I have. So
Okay,
this one
well, let me
is the
try
candied one.
the candy one. I'll try
And then
one
this
little.
one's the heat.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, we'll applaud the candy. Now I must tell you, Alexis, I've known you for quite some time. I don't think you've ever seen me eat anything hot. I don't typically eat hot stuff. How hot are we talking here?
It might kick you.
I've tried them, and I personally don't think they're that spicy.
Hot enough to
But there is a tin of it, though. You definitely can taste it.
Well, what kind of spice are we talking about? I mean, is it?
There's cayenne, paprika, and I'm
I
pretty
can handle a
sure
little
that's the
cayenne.
other.
I'm not a wimp. I mean, for crying out loud, I'm a little bit of a wimp. But that's really good. So. What are you going to be selling? At the show? What are you going to have?
Yeah, so I'll be selling half a pound of each flavor, and they'll be $10 each.
Okay. How about you? What are you going to be selling there, Sierra?
So I'm selling all the products you see here in cowhide and leather.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also going to be taking like walk-in products. So if you have something at home you want me to brand, I'll also brand
nice.
that for like $1 a brand.
That's cool. $1 a brand as long as it's not a person.
Yes.
Or a dog.
I will not brand.
Or a dog or a cat or something.
Yeah.
She's not branding cattle, ladies and gentlemen. What was this, by the way? Tell me, it looks like you got a nice check there. Did you win the Masters?
I did not. But we all got
2 minutes later, the pepper comes and hits you. By the way, that's about 2 minutes later. I didn't eat anymore. Okay, tell me again, Sarah, and I'll sit over here quietly.
So we
drink water.
all the CEO kids got to make a banner for their personal businesses. So that was my banner I made, and it'll be hanging up at the trade show.
Wonderful. Who did those? The Meager?
Yes.
Stanford? Okay.
Meager.
Meager did that?
Yep.
Outstanding. Well, that's one thing. You guys, and you could probably thank a few of them. There are so many different businesses in the community that are helping out the CEO.
Yes.
Give me one or two that you just would think maybe need mentioned.
Wabash.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, clearly they understand how to promote. I'm very proud. That's outstanding. Who would you say? You'd say Wabash too, I guess. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break. We got 2 more students to come here on Big Talk. Great job, ladies, and we'll be back right after these.
Fashion is our passion at Carnaby Square. We specialize in customer service and have since 1980. Our multi-generational boutique features your favorite on-trend to classic famous maker fashions, footwear, accessories, and a massive inventory of Brighton. So come, relax, explore, and elevate your look with us. Everyone is welcome, where we always wrap it, tag it, and bag it for free at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Talking with some of the students from the Clay County CEO. I've shown you just about most of them, but we've saved the best for the last pair here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yep. We've saved the best for the last pair.
Oh, yeah.
Please introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Lucas Kepley. Student in CEO that goes to Full Armor in Louisville, so that's kind of interesting. I was the only person who even signed up in my school.
Yeah, no, well, I mean, how many seniors are there at Full Armor?
There were like 10 at the start of the year or something like that, and now we're down to 8 because some of them graduated.
Sure. Okay. All right. So what drew you to CEO, Lucas?
Well, we went to North Clay when they were doing the presentation on it, and it just felt like a great idea to kind of advance my personal skills and just everything in general. It just is a great program.
Well, that's really cool. Are you? Will you be presenting? What is your business? Let's tell us what your business is.
I'm doing tutoring, pretty much all grade levels. Once you get higher in the grade levels, like high school and maybe even junior high, I'd only really feel comfortable tutoring math. But pretty much anything, just got to contact me and we'll have to work out a time that works.
Younger levels, you'll tutor social sciences and spelling and reading and arithmetic and all those 3 R's and stuff like that. Well, that's all you. That's wonderful. What's your favorite subject to teach?
I definitely would say math. It's my favorite subject, and I really enjoy it.
I guess. Okay, now you must be pretty good at math. Mm-hmm. Does being good at something help you to teach it, or could you think you could teach it to, like, say you don't know much about social sciences or biology or something like that? You'll be able to learn it enough to teach it, I guess.
I think so. Yeah, I would try to, if I'm tutoring in a subject I'm less familiar with, try and read up on it beforehand. Make sure I understand how to do everything, because it would be a really bad look if, say, I'm tutoring someone and I'm helping them get the wrong answers.
That would be. I gotta tell you, I think that'd be unprofitable.
Yeah.
Have you had some success yet? Have you had some?
Yes, I've
some
actually
students?
tutored one classmate of mine in math, and then I am actually, or after spring break, I'll be helping tutor a kindergartner in reading.
Well, that's wonderful. What made you want to do tutoring as opposed? Everybody else seems to be having a particular product. While you've chosen a service.
Well, I've always wanted to be a teacher, and we actually have a class in school where we get to go help a teacher with whatever they're doing, and doing that has made me really realize how much I enjoy teaching in a classroom setting. And even just a one-on-one. In that class, I actually help a kid a lot who's a little behind.
Are you going to try to be a teacher after you get out of high school?
Yes, I am.
Where are you going to go?
I'm going to go to OCC for 2 years, and then I'm not sure where I'm going to transfer quite yet.
Eastern's got the finest teaching platform around. You can talk to just about any teacher at your school or at any other schools. You'll find. Yeah, I went to Eastern. Yeah, I went to Eastern. They all went to Eastern. That's wonderful. So if somebody comes up to meet you at the show, By the way, there's another show too, folks. There's a preview also set for Wednesday, April 10th at 10 a.m. If somebody comes up to meet you at the show, Lucas, how do you present yourself? How are you presenting your skills?
So I would offer tutoring for the rest of the school year and even into the summer if they want. And I've actually had somebody recommend to me kind of presenting it over the summer as sort of a daycare or like babysitting / also helping them learn well doing.
And you're okay for that?
I'm thinking about it. I'm not sure.
I was going to say that would not be a hard think about. It's summertime of your senior year.
Right,
I mean, you might have other things to do.
But then I also am thinking about maybe getting something to sell there, like thermoses with my logo on them, or pencils and erasers or something that say like "Learn with Lucas."
Outstanding. Young lady, please introduce yourself.
All right. Hi, I'm Haley Rosch. I am a senior at North Clay High School. My future plans are I'm going to Ozark Christian College in Joplin, Missouri, and getting a degree in worship ministry.
Really?
Yeah.
Ozark, did Ozark used to be, what was it, Southwest Baptist? Did they change the name?
No.
I didn't know. I knew
Not
it was
that
down
I'm
in
not-
that area.
no.
I didn't know. That's wonderful. So what is your product?
My product is, well, first of all, I'm going to have you try my product.
I like the way this is going. Oh my goodness, she's got 24, ladies and gentlemen. She's included 24 chocolate chip cookies. Somebody heard me talking, and
They're a bit flat. For some reason, they decided to flatten out like a pancake.
but the cool part is you've got a nice texture on the bottom. I mean, that's what you want. You want the and it's like they're. When did you bake these?
An hour ago. Just for
I
you.
can tell.
Just for you. They're still warm.
Well, I mean, whenever I broke it, it moved, it pulled. Well, I can show the picture of what it did. Look at it showed the goo coming out. It's that fresh. I must admit, I am a sucker for the chocolate chip. Okay, so you're selling cookies, is what you're telling me.
And can you identify my secret recipe?
Only by extended effort.
It is 100% diabetic friendly.
This is sugar-free.
Sugar-free. Diabetic friendly cookies that you could not tell the difference.
Where in the world is that? Is that carob instead of regular chocolate? Or
It's dark chocolate, no added sweeteners. It's 100% cocoa beans.
Wow.
And I use a special stevia blend of sugar and brown sugar to ensure that it is 100% diabetic friendly.
I must tell you, I'm going to have to keep checking it.
Yeah.
I think I might end up finding some sugar in here somewhere, but as I keep trying, what made you choose? And all your cookies are diabetic.
All my cookies are diabetic friendly. Well, my grandfather was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes a couple years ago, and it was really hard on him because he had a big sweet tooth.
Yeah.
And all of the treats that he bought were either they were just tasteless or they were expensive. And I just, as a baker of so many years, I decided to fix that problem for him. So I've made diabetic friendly cookies and other different things.
How'd that go over?
He loves them. He loves them. He is quite possibly my biggest supporter right now.
Well, I've got to get to these pictures before I run out of time because I've got our menu here.
Yep, that is my menu.
Will these all be available at the show, or what are we going to have?
I will have tasters. I will have dozens already packaged up. They will mostly be diabetic friendly, but I include no substituted sugar and also gluten-free cookies. They're all pretty much made to order, but I will have already packaged up cookies.
Okay, so the no substituted sugars you're using regular sugar for that? Okay, all right. I just want to, and you do have, that's the thing. People don't even think about gluten-free very often unless it affects your family. Then it is so important.
I was gluten-free my entire junior high years, and it was really rough.
Lucas is sitting over there. Come on.
Oh, he's sitting so patiently.
I better try one and do it.
All right, I've got some of these pictures. Tell me that's the chocolate chip that we're
That
looking
is
at.
chocolate chip. That is gluten-free. They do have a little bit of shrinkage on gluten-free, but I can assure you that they are still as delicious.
Okay, and that
is my gluten-free double chocolate chip cookies. My double chocolate chip diabetic friendly are probably my biggest sellers right now.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Those are
heavens to Betsy.
Yes, those are my crinkle cookies. It's essentially a brownie rolled up and doused with powdered sugar.
Oh, that's
in a cookie form. They are delicious.
So that one will fall into the no substituting sugar one.
That is my non-substituted sugar, but I do make crinkle cookies that are just as good with.
There you are. Those are snickerdoodles in front of you. I think.
Those are snickerdoodles and double chocolate chip. That picture is actually from so many years ago.
Well, I was gonna say that doesn't look like you.
No,
that looks like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, that's actually me freshman year. I still had like all of my baby fat. I made a bunch of cookies for my family and friends, and I decided to post that to show that I have been baking for many years.
That's outstanding. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the preview show is on April 10th from 10 a.m. at the hospital here in Flora, and then the big show is set for the 24th at the New Beginnings Church. Guys, best of luck to you. Outstanding work. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you next time on Big Talk. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.